how you doing? Chris Rock's mum has spoken about the slap. I wonder what she has to say about it.
Well, of course she's going to defend her son, isn't she? She's not going to say, yeah, he needed a good slapping.
Exactly.
My Chris. Everybody hates Chris.
If I was,
not really.
If it was me as a mum, I definitely would speak out myself. It would probably feel like I've been slapped myself. So
yeah.
I don't blame her.
Well, apparently,
yeah.
In the headlines, we've not read the article yet or watched the video, but that's exactly what Chris Rock's mum said, is that it was like everyone got slapped on the Oscar stage.
Whoa.
Well, I wish I was at the Oscars.
Yeah.
You can slap me, just invite me to the Oscars. I've always wanted to go.
Yeah.
You know, I'll even take the slap to get to the to be at that place. Wow. So I've got to put my glasses on to read this.
On, Mr. Magoo.
Got Mr. Magoo. I can't see without them. Can't see without them. So we're looking at the shade room. No shade for this article. Chris Rock's mother speaks out about the Oscar slap. When Will slapped Chris, he slapped all of us. Ouch. I know this story keeps on going, but you know what? As entertainment reactors, we can't ignore it if this is the story that keeps on giving, okay? So let's have a look. Let's get involved. It says, it's always been a month since Chris Rock was slapped by Will Smith at this year's Academy Awards. Many people... Oh, sorry. Let's watch the video first. Yeah, that's going to be more fun. So this is Chris Rock's mama being interviewed about the now infamous slap. So let's get involved.
Well, I told someone when Will slapped Chris, he slapped all of us, but he really slapped me. But so many things could have happened from that. Chris could have stepped back and fallen.
Yeah.
You really could have gotten taken out in handcuffs. You know, so what was, you didn't think. You reacted to your wife's giving you the side eye.
Yeah.
And you went up and you made her day because she was bowled over laughing when it happened.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
She went there, didn't she?
She went there.
She really went there. I think that as a mum, I'd probably say the same sort of things, to be honest, because you're concerned as a mother.
Yeah. But before we get to that, because that was the video that we're seeing on a clip on Instagram via the Shade Room. But let's actually look a little bit into the article. During an interview with South Carolina's WIS-TV, Chris's mother, Rose Rock, I love that, Rose Rock, shared her thoughts about the slap and revealed that the incident not only affected Chris, but she said, when Will slapped Chris, he slapped all of us. But he really slapped me. Mother-son bond, I reckon. When asked why did she say that, Miss Rose continued to say, when you hurt my child, you hurt me. Fair enough. She was also asked if given the chance to speak to Will, what would she say? She says, I have no idea what I would say other than, what in the world were you thinking? You did a slap, but so many things could have happened from that. Chris could have stepped back and fallen. You really could have gotten taken out in handcuffs. You didn't think. You reacted to your wife giving you the side eye, and you went and made her day because she was mulled over laughing when it happened, she said. Miss Rose, who was not in attendance at this year's show, says Chris was excited to present Questlove with his award, but the moment was taken away due to the slap. She added, no one even heard his speech. No one was able to just be in the moment because everything was sitting there like, what just happened? The new season of RedTable Talk began earlier this week, and at the start of the new episode, Jada Pinkett Smith revealed that the Smith family is still healing following the Oscars incident. She said, considering all that's happened in the last few weeks, the Smith family has been focusing on deep healing. Some of the discoveries around our healing will be shared at the table when the time calls. Content! Earlier this month, the Academy of blah, blah, blah talked about the Will Smith thing again. So let's break it up in one bit at a time. So what do you think initially? Take my special glasses off.
Special glasses off.
What do you think initially when you hear Chris Rock's mama talk about the slap?
That actually puts me into mummy mode because I've got 3 kids of my own. We've got our 3 kids. So
mama mode.
Yeah. I literally would probably react the same sort of way because it's like, it's true. If she was thinking, okay, if he got slapped, imagine he fell back, imagine he banged his head, he could have died or something on stage, and that would have been with millions of people watching that. Do you know what I mean? So that's that concern for him. And also when she was saying about how would she react to if she was to see Will Smith? Yeah. What were you thinking? I'll be asking loads of questions myself like that. What on earth was going through your mind?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I would have loads of bags of questions for Will Smith myself.
I love that she said what a lot of us were thinking.
Yeah.
It was only when about the whole Jada giving the side eye and then Will kicks into action, defender mode. Because to me, it was almost like a dog whistle. It was like, right, you know what you're going to do, boy. You know what you need to do. That she clocked it.
Yeah.
And I think, to be honest, I think what Miss Rose Rock said, not only was it something that we could all relate to, you know, your son got assaulted in front of millions and anything could have happened. And the fact that I think she's correct in that whole, what were you thinking, Will? I think it's good that, a bit like her son, that she didn't go into dragging Will Smith in the sense of where she could have, and she would have been justified to a point, that there's a level of objectivity that she's showing and restraint to be like, that's my baby, you've assaulted my baby, so naturally you're going to defend, but rather than just vomit and be all vitriol and
she's not,
nasty
because I think
comments, she's actually saying,
because I think,
what are you thinking?
Exactly, because as a mother herself, obviously Will Smith's mother's spoken out as well, and it's that concern. Will Smith's mum said, oh, that's not like my son, I've never seen him in that way before. So it's a mother's heart, isn't it? She's concerned as a mother herself to Chris. Okay, why are you doing that? What was going through your mind?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
What provoked you to hit a man on stage? So again, I think we could go into that, which has been done to death. But I think this story is going to keep on going. But I think it's just interesting to actually hear from Chris's mother, because there is a human. You forget these people are humans. They're gods amongst us, you know, on the big screen or silver TV screen or film screen. It's almost like they are, or auditoriums like ChrisRock, to thousands making us laugh. You forget that these are people with lives, families, relationships. And I'm like, if anyone was to strike any of my kids, we're God brothers. We're Christian. We have deep faith and a sense of, you know, love thy neighbor. But if my neighbor hit my kid, I'll be doing time. You know, I'd like to say I'd be peace and love, but in the moment, the instinct, and she wasn't there, Chris's mum. Maybe if she was there, she would have run the stage or gone up to Chris, to Will, and gave him a couple of slaps. You know, when it's an instinctive thing when you see a loved one physically attacked. Will leapt to Jada's defense because he felt she was emotionally attacked. Now imagine if you see your loved one physically attacked, the red mist would come over your eyes.
Yeah, because if that was me, if that was, say for instance, our son, if he was slapped on stage, I'd be running on that stage. I'd be like, are you okay?
Heaven help you.
I'd be like, what are you doing? There might be a fight on there. Because I'd be thinking, I don't have to vocalize
Forget
it.
Tyson Fury versus whoever is fighting this week.
Don't you dare ever slap my son like that. I'd have to, literally, I don't even care. Because your children are connected to your heart, aren't they? You don't want them to get hurt. You're protecting them, especially as a mother and a father as well.
Yeah.
I was like, I had my 3 children for 9 months, so it's like, what are you doing?
Mother's love.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. This story keeps on rolling, but I think it's interesting that you're seeing you're humanizing the situation by hearing from family. Yeah. You've heard from the brothers who want to literally have a punch-up
boxing match, don't
with
they?
Will. One of them wants
apparently he's actually
a sponsored boxing match.
I read somewhere recently that he's actually set up a contract. I don't know how true that is. That he actually wants to fight him. And I'm like, maybe he shouldn't do it. But then that's his brother.
Be there. You need to stop the beef.
That's my bro.
Stop the beef.
But they're just looking out for a brother Chris, isn't it? Well, but to have a fight with Chris, that's not going to help.
Maybe that's the only way they could have a fight, because there's no way you can just go up to come outside. You know, Will Smith. Good luck getting hold of Will Smith through his handlers to have a little fisticuff. So maybe that's the only way you could have a little bit of a fight, is to make it a official sort of pay-per-view event. But Chris Rock's brother might need the publicity and the money, but you know, Will won't. So I can't see him showing up saying unless he says something about Jada. And then maybe he might be like, where's the Rock brothers?
I don't think that's going to work, to be honest, because how on earth are they going to...
Yeah. not work. So anyway, what do you think? Do you think it's a good thing that Chris Rock's mum has come out to talk about this thing that must have been quite traumatic? Can you imagine? Some people are just saying, oh, it's just a slap, but your child was hit across the face in front of millions, and the amount of memes that have come out of this, it's a story that keeps on going on and on and on, and it's going to be something forever associated with both men. Do you think that it's, you know, a good thing that the mum has come out as a mother would to just, you know, share her feelings about it? Or do you think it's like, let the story die? Do we need to now hear from Chris's, you know, great aunt twice removed? Do we need to hear about every family member coming out and saying what they feel about it? Or do you think this is appropriate because this is literally his mama? And you heard from Will's mama about it, you know, a few weeks ago. So maybe it's just that it's a good thing. So whatever your thoughts, let us know below. We can have a little chat about it. And yeah, everyone's got a mum. And
all mamas would do it. I would.
Yeah.
I would speak out.
Yeah. And maybe if she was at the event, it might have gotten even uglier. Because, you know,
can you imagine her
mess with someone's
stage.
kid. Yeah.
You see her running down the aisle.
Take off the heel. I'll get you, Smith. Anyway, comment below and we'll see you next time.
Bye. Hey, thank you so much for watching. If you really enjoyed this video, please subscribe below, where also we have more videos on entertainment, opinion, and chat. You're really going to enjoy it. Also, if you really enjoy it that much, we have a weekly podcast on all platforms. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.